How long have you been there?
Only about 5 seconds.
Oh, I'm supposed to be waiting for Frankie.
Yeah? How is he?
Yeah, they've got to run some more tests.
Right.
So, something weird happened last night.
Right.
This random girl turned up asking questions about Frankie.
Well, she probably just works there.
No, that weren't it. She mentioned you.
Me?
Yeah. She said that you told her about me and Frankie, but she wouldn't stop staring at him. It was...
Right, well, that is really weird. What did she look like, this girl?
Same height as me. Shoulder length, blonde hair.
So she was about 5 foot with pink streaks in her hair?
Yeah, she was. How do you know her?
Well, it sounds like Betsy, Lisa Swain's daughter. Yeah, actually, I went into the bistro last night and she sat there with her mum, and Lisa's obviously asking about you and asking about Frankie, and I'm just going on about, you know, Joel trying to hurt Frankie, drugging you.
Right.
And Betsy looks like really shocked. But she literally looked like she was about to cry.
She kept apologising to me. Like it were proper personal. I don't even know her.
Keep that thing away from me. Last time I used one of them, it smacked me in the mouth.
Yeah, well, you want to be careful. Fatal in the wrong hands.
Telling me.
Oh.
So, you got bad back?
No, yes, just another night on the sofa. Walking around like a knackered old bloke.
I'm surprised you're still slumming it on my sofa. I thought you might have moved in with Daisy by now.
Yeah, well, I did suggest it to her, but she wasn't too keen.
What did she say? She'd be lucky to have you.
No, she just said it was a little bit too quick, that's all.
Right.
Well, we work together, don't we? If we're shacked up together and all, then it might feel a bit intense.
Really?
What?
What? Nothing. I'm giving my gob a well-earned rest.
You're the one that had your doubts about Daisy. Should be happy I'm not rushed her up the aisle.
I am not a fan, but as long as you're happy.
I am.
That's all that counts, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, Lisa. Got my bit. I'm gagging.
It stinks. What flavour's that supposed to be?
Fish chips and mushy peas. Only messing. Wanna go?
No. Put it away. You're gonna get busted.
I thought something was on fire. I can't believe you're vaping. You know it's really bad for you. So, I like to live life dangerously. It can damage your heart and lungs.
And I saw this documentary on the internet. All these buckets full of big black lungs, taken from dead smokers.
Well, I'm not smoking, am I? I'm vaping.
You're still inhaling a lot of nasty chemicals.
Sometimes you sound exactly like my nana.
Acrolein, which is actually a weed killer. Formaldehyde, used to embalm dead bodies.
Oh, shut it, Sam. I'd rather die by vaping than be bored to death by you.
Look, are you sure that Betsy works here?
Yeah, but only part-time, I think. I wouldn't go swanning her and Carla won't be happy.
I don't care. Can't hang about, can I? Look, that doctor said that Frankie's test results will be ready in the next couple of hours. So when he comes back onto the ward, I want to be there.
All right. Do you know what kind of tests they're doing, or?
Not really, no. Apparently it's all routine. You know, because he's so prem.
Yeah. Hey, look.
Yeah, come on. Betsy, have you got a sec? Why did you come to the hospital?
Will you leave me alone?
You were stood there staring at my baby.
So what? I've not done anything wrong.
Well, you've got to admit, it's pretty weird, isn't it?
Why did you keep saying sorry?
Will you back off? Will you actually get out of my way?
Right, you need to chill. All she's doing is...
You were just so desperate to find out if Frankie was going to be all right. I mean, we don't even know you. We're strangers to you. Why'd you care?
Will you move?
Who are you talking to?
Move!
Don't talk to me like that.
Move!
Tell me the truth.
What is all this?
This one right here, she's stalking me.
As if.
Hanging around the hospital, trying to get all the information on Frankie.
Yeah, shut up.
Look, I don't know what's going on, and I frankly don't care, but you two do one now. I said now. Hey, I think me and you need a little word. Come on. Come on.
I'm sorry, but I am not having Billy lay the law down to me.
Well, he's got to have some say. He's Paul's husband.
Yeah, and I'm the mother.
I'd say mother definitely trumps husband.
Thank you.
Shall I put these tins in the cupboard, or...?
No, don't worry about it. I'll sort it out in a sec.
There's some proper food in the other bag, like veggies and whatnot.
I've been to some terrible funerals. You know, it feels like the service has got absolutely nothing to do with the deceased. Do you remember your Auntie Judith's? The vicar kept getting her name wrong.
That is unforgivable. Bet you were fuming.
Yeah, I was this close to lobbing a king-size box of tissues at his head.
Could take someone's eye out with one of them.
And there was a proper hoo-ha at my mate Veronica's funeral and all. And she wanted to be buried near Glasgow, stark naked, except for a glow stick and a dummy. But her husband, he insisted on a religious do. So wrong. She had a proper aversion to the church.
Why didn't she like the church?
Well, she was a witch in a previous life.
Oh, wow.
It was that rotten holy lot who burned her at the stake.
How did she know she'd been a witch?
Vivid dreams. Also, she had a third nipple. Dead giveaway. I'll get that with you, bud.
Hi, Summer. Come in.
How are you? Yeah, fine. Paul wanted us to drop his stuff off at the charity shop, but I thought you might want to root through first, see if there's anything you fancy.
A bit soon to be getting rid of his stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's what Billy wants.
Oh, well, if it's what Billy wants.
Should get that mounted and framed. Keep it forever.
I've got the same one in a drawer upstairs. Me and our Paul was a pair. I've got to go.
Oh, she seems upset. Shall I go after her?
Just leave it if I were you. Give her some space.
Any danger of you changing a tap today?
I'll be out in a sec.
Well, aren't you a little ray of sunshine?
Sorry, I'll go put my clown nose on, see if that perks me up a little bit.
Are you still sulking about yesterday?
Yeah. Jibbed all date.
I didn't jib it. I already explained the babysitting thing was arranged before you even mentioned the date. I think you need to get a grip.
I know. I'm a right mark to get. Just sometimes, I just miss being with you, just the two of us.
Ryan, you've got to stop being jealous of a toddler because Bertie's cute, but so are you.
I think if I moved in here, then that'd be a start.
Sure, we will figure something out. Come in.
Hiya. How are you?
All right.
How's Frankie doing?
They won't tell me anything. Just that he's stable. But I'm gonna go back up and see him now.
Okay, well, give him a kiss from me. Look, I know you've obviously got a lot on and you're worried sick about Frankie, but you seem really on edge. What's...
The social worker's coming around this afternoon. Everyone keeps saying she's only trying to help me, but
Oh.
I just feel so out of my depth. I've always been like that. Anyone official.
Well, I'll tell you what, why don't I keep you company?
You sure you can spare the time?
Of course. In fact, I'm not taking no for an answer. Look, Betsy, I've seen lots of slanging matches here over my time, you know. Laura was fuming with you. Betsy, what's gone on?
Stop him.
Is it Joe? Betsy, that man is a menace to women. Honestly, and we all ought to be pulling together, you know, joining forces, not arguing amongst each other. Betsy, what is it, love?
You're gonna hate me.
No.
Everyone will hate me, and I totally deserve it.
But whatever it is, we'll deal with it, okay? We can deal with it.
No, I've done something really terrible. And I didn't mean to, but I have.
It's okay, go on.
Lauren's baby could die. It's all my fault.
Got your text. What is it that's so urgent?
You need to hear what Betsy's just told me, okay? I'll leave you to it. It's okay.
What's the matter?
Are you gonna go mad?
I promise. Whatever it is, I'll deal with it.
I went to see Lauren's baby, Frankie.
Right.
He was so little, lying there, attached to the tubes and everything, and he might not make it. And even if he does, he could have serious health problems for the rest of his life.
What's that got to do with you?
Joel did it. He was the one that hurt him, and he got me to help him.
Got you to help how?
Oh, he tricked me, Mummy. He gave me money to ring this private health clinic, made me say I needed an abortion so they'd give me the drugs.
Oh, Betsy.
No, he lied to me. He said they were for a client, said she was young and vulnerable, that she needed my help, and oh, Percy.
Oh, Betsy, don't you blame yourself. Joel Deering is very good at manipulating people.
But I wouldn't have done it if I knew he was going to hurt someone.
No, I know you wouldn't. But, darling, what I don't get is why you didn't mention any of this to me before. Is that everything? Do you promise?
You promise?
Betsy, I hate to do this to you, but you need to come to the station with me. Now.
What?
Hey, you taking another break already, Skyber?
Work is needed for pig farm, 27K a year. No experience necessary.
Have I missed something? Are you leaving us?
No, he isn't.
Oh, what, you moonlighting then? Well, lots of people have two jobs these days, don't they? Cost of living and all that.
Daisy's worried that living and working together might be a bit much, so I'm just seeing what else is out there, job-wise.
Honestly, I mean, what could be better than having your loved one around 24/7? I'd sign up for that in a heartbeat.
You should listen to her. Makes a lot of sense.
Pig farming, though. Up to your elbows in pig poo every day, really?
I'll have you know, pigs are very intelligent, actually.
I've never seen one doing the Times crossword.
I mean, Kit's shipping out soon, so it's the perfect time for me to move in.
Oh, we can't talk about all that now. I'm meant to be working.
You really don't want me here, do you?
Oh, Mr. Cuddles.
What?
Daniel told me that Bertie lost him, and I swore blind he wasn't here. Have you seen me phone?
Daisy, we are in the middle of a conversation, yeah, about our future.
I know, and we can pick it up. I've just got to text him. He'll be so chuffed.
Tim, isn't it?
Who?
Daniel. It's Daniel. That's why you don't want to commit to us. 'Cause you've still got feelings for him, haven't you?
Don't be daft.
I mean, it's obvious. How can I be so stupid?
Just sit down there, Betsy. We've had a breakthrough with the Joel Deering case.
else of him.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. He didn't take it off for like 5 years. It was like he was welded to his head or something.
Are you ready to part with the rest of his stuff?
No, we can take it if you like.
It is what Paul wanted, so may as well crack on.
Well, he'd laid down the law about getting rid of his stuff. Just wish he'd told us about his funeral plans.
Oh, not this again.
You might end up having to compromise.
Shouldn't have to.
I know, but...
What does Summer think about it?
Well, she's mostly keeping out of it.
You know, she was a bit upset earlier. I just keep thinking about her. If there's anything I can do for her.
I'll just be there for her. That's all she needs now, just some good mates.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to keep you waiting.
Actually, you've done me a favour. Give me time to grab a poke bowl.
Hi, I'm Diana Bailey, Lauren's friend.
Ruth, pleased to meet you. Right, let's get started. Got a lot to get through.
Oh, you can't stay away from me, can you? I'm starting to think you must fancy me or something.
Joe Deering, I'm arresting you on suspicion of administering a noxious substance with intent to cause harm. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which will later line in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
I can't wait for all this to be over. Just get him out of here. Start a new life together.
What? I'm afraid it's not quite as simple as that.
Well, it's all right. You can say anything in front of Dee Dee. She's aware of what's going on.
Then you'll know Lauren is still under investigation for trying to abort her baby.
That's not what happened. I've explained this over and over.
But you've also got the assault charge hanging over you. As you're aware, Joel has insisted on pressing charges.
Right, OK, so what does that mean for me and Frankie, then?
Well, as soon as he's well enough to leave hospital, you'll both have to be monitored.
Monitored?
They'll be required to live in a foster home for 6 months or so. I'll see you regularly, and you'll have a health worker assigned to you.
No. No way, this is not fair.
Right, think about it, Lauren. Might be exactly what you and Frankie need, a bit of support. I mean, it's not easy looking after a baby all on your own.
But how is it that I'm the one under investigation while that scumbag's still free?
Is this going to take much longer?
Why? Is there somewhere you need to be?
It's just I'm getting that feeling of deja vu. So far, you've had absolutely nothing new to say to me.
Yesterday, you told me that you'd never received a delivery of misoprostol.
This again, seriously. Correct.
I'm wondering if you'd like to revise your statement.
Why would I? I've told you the truth. What could I possibly need with something like that?
The thing is, we have someone who's prepared to go on record to say that you paid them to procure the drug.
They're lying. Simple as that.
Is that right?
The truth is, you two have got absolutely no proof. As a solicitor, I would advise you to either charge me or let me go.
You're going to bill me for that advice?
Hilarious. She's doing jokes now. What a complete waste of my time.
This person I mentioned, the one you paid to procure an abortion drug,
Didn't happen.
has requested a recording from their phone consultation with the health clinic where they bought the drug. I have the recording right here. You might want to take a listen.
Hiya!
Hiya.
Had a good day?
Same old. You know how it is. Best get my kit sorted for tomorrow. Mrs. Holston said if I forget it one more time, she'll make me play hockey in my knickers.
Is this what you're looking for?
It isn't mine. Don't tell me you're looking after it for a mate. Do you think I'm going to fall for that? Give me some credit. Dylan sold you one back in the day. Have you been puffing away at these things all this time?
Told you it's not mine. It's Jack Webster.
OK, so if I was to go over to his house now, he'd fess up.
Oh, please don't tell Kevin. He'll get all shouty.
Yeah, well, he doesn't scare me, so I'm going to take a chance.
Fine, I admit it. It belongs to me.
Right. We're getting somewhere now.
I was just curious, that's all. Everybody does it. You won't blab to my mum and dad, will you?
How many are you getting through a week? Got a taste for it, have you?
No, of course not. Look, please don't tell my mum and dad. I promise I won't do it ever again.
Thanks. Yeah, I've got all that. I'll read the instructions carefully.
Proves absolutely nothing.
Hang on a minute, just let me check something.
We've not got to the best bit
Shall I
yet.
put it in your name?
Just get it sent to E. Smith.
Send it to E. Smith. E. Smith, yeah, got that. And what's your address? What's the address?
It's 15A Coronation Street, Weatherfield, M10 9KC.
You were completely adamant that you'd never ordered any misoprostol. Yet there you are. Would you like to listen to the recording again? It sounds suspiciously like you, Joel. Don't you agree? So, can we now agree that it was your voice on that recording giving your address as the one to which misoprostol should be sent?
Yes. Yes. However, I was put in a difficult position by the young woman, the one on the recording.
Don't be coy. Betsy, we're talking about.
Yeah. She came to me in quite a state after finding out she was pregnant.
Pregnant?
So she said she couldn't tell, said she couldn't tell her mother, and she was also adamant that she couldn't have the child.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So, by helping her obtain an abortion, you agreed to obtain a drug that would bring on a miscarriage. The same drug that, oh, what a coincidence, brought on Lauren's early labour and almost killed her child. Also, your child.
I was just trying to help.
And according to you, Betsy was how far along in her pregnancy?
She didn't say.
You're obviously aware that a medical examination will show that she was never pregnant.
I have no idea if she was lying. I simply took her at her word.
Please. I just want to be a good mum. I know I can do that.
I'm sure you can, Lauren, but I'm afraid those are the rules.
Could we maybe take a little break? Just so Lauren and I can have a chat.
Yeah, I've pretty much gone through everything for now anyway. Unless you have any questions, Lauren. Okay. I'll be in touch.
Thank you. This is my fault. Listen. Lauren, please listen. Joel, he groomed you. Just like your dad groomed you. None of what's happened is your fault.
Yeah, but they don't believe that. No. They think that I tried to kill my own baby. That I would try and hurt him again. What kind of starting life is that?
Ryan, read my lips. There is nothing going on with me and Daniel.
Oh, that's not what I'm saying.
Well, it sounds like it is.
Okay, so you're not still close then?
What does that even mean, close?
Like yesterday when he came round to pick up Bertie, all the little looks and smiles.
Well, obviously there's a connection there, but that's because of Bertie.
Well, what's that supposed to mean? Connection?
That's very cute.
This is why you don't want to move in together, isn't it? Because you've still got feelings for him.
Oh, my God!
Sorry, would you prefer if I...
Yeah, sorry. Thanks, mate. Yeah. You know what? I think I've known from the start, to be honest. I just thought if I ignored it...
There is nothing to ignore. I would never cheat on you.
I'm guessing that's what you promised him before you cheated with me, right?
That is really not fair.
Oh, let me do this, darling.
Oh, excellent. Thank you. Oh, thank you. The water bottle.
No worries. Ken, did any of your lot ever smoke?
Oh, my kids? Yes, unfortunately. Peter. And knowing Tracy, she'd certainly given it a go. Why?
Hope's vaping.
It's becoming quite a problem with younger people.
Yeah, and obviously Tyrone's going to want to know.
Well, that's a judgment call, of course. I mean, it's possible that Hope has been affected by Doran's arrival and that her vaping is just, I don't know, attention-seeking on her part.
Here we go. Look, I don't think you appreciate just how much you're having to deal with right now, Lauren. I mean, childbirth, a sick baby, the police investigation, not to mention all of the guilt I know you're carrying around. It'd be a miracle if you weren't a bit overwhelmed by it all. But you know, you've got this beautiful baby boy
that I'm not going to be able to take care of.
Well, from what I saw earlier, you know, you're doing just fine. And if you're in a foster home for 6 months at least...
If he ever gets out of here...
He's gonna be okay, Lauren.
You don't know that. I could lose him. I could actually lose him. And even if he does pull through, what's going to happen after that? Where are we going to live? How am I going to feed him, buy him clothes?
He'll still just be a baby.
With a mum who can't give him anything. Not even a roof over his head.
The social services, they'll support you.
I don't want strangers controlling our lives. Like, we can't think or do anything for ourselves. I want to live in a proper home, be a proper family, not...
Moving with me.
I'm sorry for what I said. I know you wouldn't cheat on me.
What we went through, it was so intense. And I didn't want to be that girl that went behind her partner's back, but we were so drawn to each other, I couldn't do anything about it.
You saved me, you know? I truly believe that.
I love you, Ryan. You know that.
I know, I do. I just think that you love Daniel more.
No.
Hey, what we went through, yeah, it was awful, terrifying, and only we could understand, only we knew how it felt, and that's a powerful thing. And created a bond that no one else could break.
Then why are you saying that Daniel has come between us and that he's broken that bond?
Honestly, I don't think that he has. It'll always be there. And I know you love me. I do. And I know you care about me, but it's not enough for me. I can't be second choice, Dad.
You're not.
Look, when I see you two together, I can see it. It's clear. I wish that I could just live with it because I love you so much. But I can't. I'd end up hating myself, and then you'd end up hating me as well.
Please don't do this.
I'll be okay, you know. We'll both be fine.
But I want to be fine with you.
For only 49p at Fresco's.
Not when I work there. Sorry, mate. Price is price.
Don't matter to you because you can just take what you want.
Have you met my dad?
I hope you're not selling them vapes.
That would be illegal. So no.
Hey, a word.
Message me later, yeah?
Right. I've been thinking about this vape business.
Kids at school are doing worse.
Yeah, but what other kids get up to is for their parents to worry about. And right now, I'm talking about you.
You're not going to tell my dad, are you?
It depends. I'll agree not to say anything to your dad, as long as you promise never to do it again. Oh, come on. We both know that means nothing. Come on, look me in the eye. Yeah? And I want you to swear it out loud.
I swear never to vape again.
Right. That's a deal, then. And trust me, you'll be glad you made it.
Well,
I've discussed everything with the CPS,
who told you to stop wasting their time, I imagine?
who've agreed that we can go ahead and charge you.
It's your career.
It's yours too, I reckon.
You know you'll never make it stick, don't you?
Actually, I quite like our chances. What with Lauren, Betsy and Ellie all prepared to give evidence in court, the recording from the health clinic.
I want bail.
Oh, I bet you do. If it was up to me, you'd be heading for His Majesty's right now. You'll have to hand over your passport, of course, but I am warning you. One false move, you break your bail conditions.
And?
They're letting you go.
Innocent until proven guilty.
I have every faith you are going to get exactly what is coming to you. And when they lock you up, and you're in your cell at night surrounded by raging and resentful men, I hope you feel a fraction of the fear you instilled in those poor girls.
People are impressed when you tell the truth, especially if it's not in your best interest to do so. I mean, it shows. Well, it shows character.
Thanks.
Oh, hiya.
Hiya.
What happened?
He's been charged.
I am so sorry. I know you blame me because I should have said something sooner.
I don't blame you. I blame him. I blame me. I dread to think what could have happened. You know, you think that you're all grown up, but you... Betsy, I don't blame you.
Is she going to get in trouble, you know, because of the drugs?
Not likely, given she was coerced. And the fact that you cooperated with the investigation.
God, I don't even care about that. I just want Frankie to be okay. He will be, won't he?
He's in the best place. Oh, Betsy, come here. Come on. It's all right.
What a dee-dees.
Yeah, we'll move in after we leave the foster home. Do you know what? She's been amazing. She even caught the social worker.
All right, cool. So, where's this foster house going to be then?
I don't know yet, and to be honest, I don't even want to think about it until Liz is better. Was something wrong?
He was just changing his position. I'm sure he'd like a cuddle with his mum now.
I haven't held him yet. right, baby? It's Mummy. It's Mummy.
What are you up to?
Nothing much.
Really out?
Yeah.
So, Addie said there's this cheesy horror fest going on in town tonight, if you fancy it. You know, to be honest, I think it's just because he's too scared to go on his own.
Maybe. Sorry. Yeah, that sounds good.
It's all right to be sad, you know. Why wouldn't you be?
I know. Suppose I'm just worried about upsetting Billy.
Billy, we'll deal with things. Hey, you need to look after yourself. When my mum died, you know, I think I felt the same. I mean, I was only a kid, but even so, I still felt like I had to walk on eggshells around my dad. Oh, but you can't bottle things up. Hey, you have to grieve. You love Paul. You miss him. And it'll feel good to say so.
Thanks. Still miss her.
You know, when I used to feel guilty if a day had gone past and I hadn't thought about her. You know, like I didn't love her enough. You know, but the truth is, she is always with me.
It's the same with my dad.
Right, close your eyes.
What?
Just close them, will you?
You're very bossy. Do you know that?
You sound like I do.
Right, better not be like a spray foam thing, because I've just washed my hair.
Okay, open.
Oh, it's Paul's shirts. It's so beautiful.
Nina helped. You know, I just grabbed some of the things that you donated. Hope that was all right.
Thank you so much.
You wouldn't believe the day I've had. Honestly, massive drama with Betsy and then Kurt. He takes the order and delivers it at the wrong address. Honestly, I thought the sat-nav was going to be, you know, the answer to all my prayers, but no, it turns out you actually have to put the right address in the sat-nav, don't you? Yes, I know. I'm even boring myself. Drink. Okay, so, you?
Me and Daisy broke up.
What? What did she say?
No, it was me. I broke it off.
Oh, kiddo. Can I ask why?
Something that you said, actually.
Me?
Yeah, you said you wanted me to be happy.
But you said you were.
As much as I tried to convince myself that I was, I think I always knew deep down that things weren't really right between us, that, you know, wasn't really what she wanted. I wasn't really what she wanted.
Right, what's brought this on?
Just that sudden realisation, I suppose. Once you admit something like that to yourself, there's no going back. Always a bit of a long shot with me and Days, given everything.
That I know I had my reservations, but I'm really sorry, Rai.
I just want to be with someone who wants me as much as I want them, whose face lights up when they see me. Someone who makes me feel happy, you know?
Yeah. I do, as it goes. And you shouldn't settle for any less. You mustn't.
Yeah. I've done the right thing. It's just
hard. Isn't it? But it'll get easier. Well.
You know, I've never been dumped in my life. and them 2 on the bounce. What are the odds?
I'm sorry, love.
I really did love him, you know.
I know you did, sweetheart.
I so wanted it to work. I wanted that love story that has a happy ending, and we should have had a happy ending. But, come on, it's only you and me. I never stopped loving Daniel, okay? Every time I had a thought or a feeling, or I wondered if he looked at me in a certain way, I would just kill it. Kill it dead because I was with Ryan. And he's a good person. Yeah. It's called denial. But it wouldn't go away. No matter how much I wanted it to, it just wouldn't. Oh, it's a mess. I held him.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, we're amazing.
You look so cute.
I know, right?
I've got some news as well. Joel's been charged.
What with?
Well, to start with, for procuring and administrating the misoprostol, but more will follow. What he did to you and to Frankie. This is a good thing, Lauren. He'll finally have to answer for what he did.
And if you want to dive into the secrets of Coronation Street, snap selfies on the cobbles and meet some of the show's stars, discover how at coronationstreetexperience.co.uk. Still to come, could we end the week with a kiss? It's all new My Mum, Your Dad, next.